All right, well, we'll start. Good evening, everyone. This class is starting to look like a normal class. Wow. I'll just turn off the online and we'll just have yoga. Yay. We'll start with our bolster this way. And we'll sit right in front of it. We'll do our reclined butterfly on it. Some of you may need a blanket for your head, so you're not too far back. Some of you don't need it, maybe. And then we'll use our strap. And if you don't have a strap, then you can do it without. So the strap, you have to loop it. So if you have a double buckle like that, you go through the two buckles and then come back in the center. That's how you do it. And then that way, when you pull apart, it doesn't come apart. Right, okay, good. And then we go through, we put it around our waist. Put the buckle on one side so you can tighten it as needed. The soles of feet are together. Woo, I can feel that already. And then you'll bring the strap around and under the soles of feet together. So if your strap is too tight and too short, it's going to be very hard for you to do that. I have about, I think, an 8 feet strap, so that's good. If you need a longer one, there's different types in the closet there. Okay, great. I will go around and help you. Once you have that, right, so you may need 2 blocks as well, one on either side for your thighs. I probably will do that because my hips are tied due to my brain issue. And then you sit nice and cozy against the bolster behind you. It's a back bend, so when you recline, this will feel tighter. And then those of you who need a blanket for your head, if you don't want to be too far back, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a little bit of a lift. If this is loose for the strap, just pull it in and it should tighten. You should feel actually very secure with your legs here. So we're doing this to open up the lungs, but we're also opening up the heart center. And then since we need to keep the lungs quite healthy for our new friend, virus friend, right? So we are helping ourselves with that. All right, I'm going to come around. Breathe from the navel up to your chest, to your sternum bone, and back and down as you exhale. So breathe in and out through your nose. And try to activate your Ujjayi breath. Releasing your palms open on the floor on either side of you. So making the sound at the throat as you breathe in and breathe out through your nose. And see if you can expand through the ribs on either side of your torso, the side ribs, as you breathe in, and bring more room there between the vertebrae. And then we'll set up our intention for our evening practice. Our theme this month is hope, Hope. So you can add whatever you want after hope to whatever is needing or what you're looking to see manifest in your life. And just keeping an open heart and open mind so you stay hopeful regardless of what challenges you may be facing or is coming towards you. Good, we'll open the arms straight out from the shoulders and drop them on the floor with the palms up. So breathing right into the side ribs and the armpit area. See if you can find a little bit more expansion. Good, and we'll reach the arms up and back alongside your ears. Straight back if you can. Rest them on your bolster. Again, big open Ujjayi breath in the floating ribs, the bottom ribs. Good, last two. Last one. Nice. We'll start rolling onto our right side so you can keep the strap or undo one foot or both feet. And then we'll roll off the bolster on the side of your mat here in your fetal pose. Knees together. Don't worry about the strap around your waist. Just come down on the floor. Rest your head on something, your arm, a block. Real nice here. And then we'll press ourselves up. So use your left hand to come up, remove your strap. We don't need it right now. And then face the back of your mat. So keep your bolster right there. Don't remove anything. You may need even a blanket for your head here. We're going to do a down dog with the bolster. So we do this on the Friday morning class, which is not in existence right now. And some of you may not need a blanket for your head, but the head will rest on the bolster. So in down dog, and then release your forehead, hairline area on the bolster. If you need extra layers to reach the bolster with your head, then do that. But just bundle up a pillow, a blanket, a block on top of your bolster. So try to smooth out your breath again, your ujjayi, if possible, breathing through your nose, making the hissing sound at the throat. And then we'll come onto our hands and knees. Keep the bolster. Let's slide the right knee forward alongside the right side of your bolster. And then keep that left leg back. So the right knee is bent and you're sitting on the bolster basically. You're straddling it. Yeah, if you're in mid-air with your crotch there, just slide the bolster down. Should feel comfortable. So straightening the left leg behind you, and then we'll tuck the back foot under the left foot and straighten the knee. Push with the heel. Again, you're resting that left thigh on the bolster. Yeah, don't overdo it. There's no need, really. Take a deep inhale. Good, one more. Lifting the heart here. Dropping the tailbone, finding a back bend in this posture a little bit. Good, we'll take one last breath. So release your back knee. We're going to swing that. You may have to do some weird stuff. We're going to swing that right shin across the front mat like a pigeon. So bring the right knee on top of the bolster in front of you, and the left leg is still straight. Yeah, make sure your bolster is supporting you. Don't let it be like just for the shin or the knee, or sit on it literally. I'm sitting on it completely. Nice deep breath. So the right foot is on your left side and your right knee is on your right side. Right. All right, let's push against the knee. Bring your hands on top of your right knee, or bolster if this is too tight, and then to sit fully and up. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you can't do the knee, just use your block on the side or a bolster. It's like riding a horse with one leg behind you. Anybody does that? No. Vaulting, maybe. All right, deep breath. One more. All right, nice. We'll turn facing the side of your mat. So sit on your bolster. Put it in the middle of your mat because we'll turn the other way in a minute. That way you can all see me afterwards. Take an inhale. Let's sweep those arms. So easy pose, cross-legged here, and then exhale. Reach forward. We'll be able to reach real far here because your sit bones are up in the air a little bit, but on the bolster. Drop your forehead down, Yoga Mudra. Arms straight forward if you can. Flatten your spine. You don't have to touch the floor to do this. And then we'll come back up. Inhale. So remember which leg you had crossed in front. It's probably the one that you go for all the time. We're going to switch and face the top of the mat. The left shin is on top of the front of the bolster. And then the right leg goes back. It's a pigeon, kind of modified. Try to bring that right kneecap on the mat. And then those of you can either use the bolster to push your chest up and sit tall. Watch out with your lower back here, right? It can be a little bit much. Otherwise, bring the hands on your knee, your front knee. And then breathe. Relax that tailbone down, yeah. Grow the lower back a little bit, extend. So lifting the ribs and then lifting through the crown of the head. Deep breath. Good, one more breath. And then we'll release here. So bring the left knee on the side of your bolster, on the floor. And then have your thigh on top of your bolster here, your right thigh, that is. So left knee down on the floor, bent knee. Okay, good. And then those of you who want a little bit more, you can sit up. We'll tuck the back foot under and straighten that back leg. Again, big breath will allow you to find the extra room you need to conform to this pose. We're stretching also the psoas on that right side here, right? From the center of the spine here all the way down to that about mid femur or a bit higher. So deep breath. Try to push that right knee straighter a little bit. Take another breath. And then releasing. All right, nice, everyone. Let's come seated on your bolster. We'll do the other yoga mudra with the other cross of your legs, hopefully. Usually we go straight to one cross, so switch that cross, the one that's awkward, most likely. And then we'll reach forward. Couple more breaths. Just relax on the floor with your forehead touching something, whether it's a block or the floor. And we'll start coming back up. Inhale. Good, very nice. We'll lie back. So have your bolster handy next to you. We're going to need it in a minute. I'll put it on my side. And then lie back onto your mat. You can rock roll if you want. Knees into your belly. Take an inhale. Open the arms and then drop your knees on the side. Recline twist. Again, don't let those knees fall away from your chest. Keep them closer to your belly than not. Roll your head left shoulder on the mat. Big belly, big exhale. Releasing any tension in your spine and your lower back as you breathe. Bringing the knees in, we'll roll straight to the other side. Good, nice deep inhale. Roll your head all the way to the right. And then let's come back center. We're going to need the bolster here. If you don't have a bolster, I don't know, use a couple blocks. All right, we're going to use that bolster between the thighs and the entire leg. So try to use the wide part of the bolster, even though you may want to do the other side. It doesn't matter, it's fine. And then legs straight up. Your arms can be alongside your body. You might need them for support, or wide open. Whatever feels comfortable is fine. Good, and just hanging out right there with legs above you. Then push them slightly away from you. You're going to feel tension in your quads, your hip flexor. Your core is going to want to work a little bit. So holding that bolster nice and firm. And we'll pendulum our legs from side to side. So inhale, center, exhale. Well, you can inhale one side and exhale the other. It's a small movement, don't go too far. Using your core here. And then going a little further out to the side without falling. So your arms may need to be wide open. I'm going to do that for balance. Just getting into your deeper layer of abdominal walls, your inner corset, your first layer actually. So make sure your legs are not too close to your belly, right? Keep them a little bit away from you so they're straight up from the hip, from the, I forget the name, from your hip socket, something like that. All right, let's take an inhale sideways, exhale the other few more. Don't give up. I hear some giving up back there. If your knees are bent, your back should not hurt. And then let's come back center. I know. So if you're tired with your legs, bend your knees, keep the bolster between your legs, and just relax for a second. We're going to go forward and back up. So inhale as you go forward and down. Hover about 60-degree angle here. And then inhale up. Oh, we'll only do 5 of those. Come on. And then inhale up. That's right. That's 2 done already. 2 more. I'm sorry. That was 3. It's so easy. And then exhale. Inhale. Come on in. Bend the knees. Hug the bolster on top of you. You can kick it out if you want. Roll those feet around the ankle. Release the tension here. We'll keep the bolster between your thighs. Bring it back. And then we'll do our recline twist this way. So roll to the right. And you may need to use the skinny part of your bolster here. So try to align the shins, the knees, and then it will square your hips here. It's going to be a little different. Roll your head opposite of your knees and breathe. Big belly, relax. After the effort, relaxation comes. The rewards. Good. We'll start straightening the legs out, straight out from the knees. Keep the bolster. Try to stack your legs on top of your top leg on top of the bolster. So it's a deeper twist. If you can stack the hips evenly and the feet almost evenly, it's going to be very hard. It's a little bit of a deeper twist. Take an inhale and left shoulder on the mat. Roll left with the head. Try to relax with your breath. Good. One more. Those of you there and don't have any back issue, go ahead and lift the legs straight with the bolster. Come on up. If you can't, just bend the knees. No big deal. We'll bend the knees here and drop to the other side. Keeping your bolster between your knees and shins and feet. Roll your head opposite of your knees again. Big open torso breath. Making the sound at the throat. Take a couple more. Good, very nice. Last one. And we'll go for straight legs. If you have a wall next to you, you can push the feet against the wall or not. So again, try to bring that top leg a little bit more even with the bottom leg and the bolster in between. So it will give you a more square lower back and a deeper twist here. So easy does it. Try to bring that right shoulder back on the floor. Breathe in. Roll your head right. Good. One more breath. And we'll bring the knees in. You don't have to lift unless you want to. Yeah, we need to do that, right? Lift those legs off the floor straight up. Core, push, lift, and release. All right, we're done with the bolster. Bring your knees into your belly, grab onto them. And then we'll do a rock and roll on the spine. And we'll do about 5 rolls on the spine, from shoulders to tailbone. On your last one, you want to come standing, and you're standing forward fold. So your head never comes up. Head stays with the knees and shins, and butt comes up. All right, let's rock roll. Try to smooth the spine out as you do this. Don't cross your feet to come up. Do your feet hip width apart. It's all in the hip flexors, quads, and then a little bit of dexterity in the body. So standing forward fold, just release your head. Toes are turned in a little bit. Breathe in, relax, breathe out. Good, very nice, everyone. Take an inhale, roll the spine up, tuck the belly. Let's sweep those arms, lifting. Inhale, so straight arms straight over you. And the hands at the heart in your Tadasana. Inhale, up again, looking up, and exhale, fold. Good, we'll need a block right here. So you can use the highest part of your block for your left hand. Align it with your left foot about 12 inches away from you. Right hand to waist, flat back. Take an inhale, and then lift the right leg behind you. Keep your balance. Squeeze those inner thighs, take an inhale, and stay. Squeeze that right glute, flat back. Good, one last breath. And then we'll come up and step the right foot back. Yeah, we were not set in the right way with the mat, but that's okay. So right foot back and left foot forward. Warrior one. Good, nice deep breath. And then exhale, hands to floor. We'll step back into our down dog. Hollowing the belly, tucking in and up. Drop the chest a little bit here. Good, couple more. Plank asana. So come forward into your plank, body parallel to the floor, shoulders over wrist or fingers. Squeeze the quads in and up. Deep breath. Those of you who need to, drop your knees here. We're going to do a push-up all the way down. Forehead to mat. And then lifting the spine for your cobra. So watch out with your spine here. Take it in steps. Stay here for 3 breaths. Squeeze your glutes, plant your tailbone to the mat, shoulders back and down. And then exhale, child's pose, downward dog maybe, or both. Good, we'll take 2 breaths. We'll start coming back up, downward dog. Good, last one. So walk yourself back towards your feet. Have your block handy. Feet together, inhale, roll the spine up. Sweep the arms, lifting, looking up in your Urdhva Hastasana and Tadasana, hands at the heart. Inhale, let's lift, look up. Exhale, swan dive, open arms, fold. Good, inhale in your half lift. This is where we need the block. Align the block underneath the right side of your chest. And in front of your right foot, but about 12 inches away. Hands to waist, the left hand. Left leg moves back. Try not to lift the hip here. Right, that's the tendency. We want to lift from the inner thigh and square the hips to the floor. Take another breath. Squeeze that left leg, make it strong. Last one. Let's come up. Left foot moves forward for your warrior one. Oh, no, we did that already, didn't we? Yes. Never mind. I got it wrong. Right foot forward for warrior one. I'm dyslexic when my brain is a little off. All right, so we should be on the other leg here. Deep breath. Sitting that front leg. Good. Last one. Press that left heel back on the floor. And then exhale. Hands to floor. Downward dog. Just releasing here. Just relaxing. Let the head be down. And the blood circulate right into your brain. Good. Deep breath. We'll come into a plank or for just about 3 breaths, pressing the heels back and opening the heart forward. Good. Last one. So drop the knees if you need to. Low push-up. If you're not strong in your upper body, drop the knees. Learn to do the push-ups, the half version. Inhale in your cobra. Elbows in. Strong legs. Spread all 10 toes on the floor. Last one. And then exhale back. Child's pose maybe. Down dog if you want. Just releasing your spine. Good, we'll come up for our mermaid twist. So come into your hero. And then we sit on the side, the right side of the heels. So you'll be lopsided a little bit, that's normal. And we turn right. Sit on the right side of your right sit bone, right heel, excuse me. So you can grab the knee with the left hand, right hand behind you. Wherever you feel the tightness and the squeeze here, this is where you want to bring expansion with your breath. Couple more. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release the spine. All right, I'm going to turn sideways. Keep your left leg the same and bring the right foot at the left inner thigh. If some of you want a little bit more, you can do, I'm not going to do it because I have a brain issue that affects my hips. So anyway, the heel, you do your half lotus here. Well, maybe I'll do it. I'm okay, actually. So you can try, right? I mean, if you want to, you don't have to. And then lean that right thigh on the mat. Let's open the chest to your right. Right hand behind you. Again, left hand on top of the knee. So we're turning right the same way we did before. Turn your torso to the right. It's called yoga brain. All right, inhale, let's look forward. Releasing your legs, seated forward fold. Paschimottanasana. So those of you who are really tight in your hamstring, you can bend the knees a little or a lot and sit on the blanket will help you tremendously so you don't round your lower back. I'm going to do it. And then sit, reach forward again. Nice long back. Just releasing the spine and what we just did with the twist. Good. Couple more breaths. Drop, drop, drop. And inhale. Let's come back up. Come into your hero again on your heels. And then sit on your left sit bone here. So we slide on the other side of what we did before, right? Left side, turn left. Every time you exhale, you're shrinking your torso. And it's allowing you to twist slightly more. It doesn't have to be much to make a difference. Flattening your palm on the floor over time. Good. One last breath. Move that left shoulder back. Inhale to look forward and then exhale, untwine your spine, untwist your spine. So we keep that right leg the same with the half hero. And then the left foot at the right inner thigh, or those of you who want to try on top, you can try. I think this is my tight side. We'll see. Yeah, definitely. All right, so pushing that left knee down with the right hand. Turn left. We turn the same way we just did. Again, if this is really uncomfortable, foot on the floor against the inner thigh. It will just do the same. We get a little bit more in the IT band here when we do those lotus. And obviously the hips. Couple more. Open that chest, left side. Good. Inhale, look forward, and then exhale, releasing. Very nice. Paschimottanasana, yeah, seated forward fold. Very nice, everyone. Let's come back up. Malasana squat. So feet flat on the floor. Some of you may need the blanket for your heels. We sit on the feet. Yeah, those of you with knees, you know what to do. So we're not sitting the butt is not seated on anything unless you have any. I'm sorry, I see you in the mirror. All right, take a deep breath here. I know this is hard at first, but this is good over time. Plus, when you're in the bushes, it's very practical. All right, hands to floor, standing forward fold, lifting the sit bones here. Drop your chest. You can use blocks, of course, for your hands or a blanket to reach the floor. And then inhale, roll up. Come on up. I'm standing, sweeping the arms. Looking up. Exhale, nice and easy. Tadasana. So we'll set up for our tree pose. So we'll start with the right leg. You can use a wall, of course. There's walls everywhere. I had a student who told me last Saturday she didn't have a wall, and I was like, what? Isn't there walls in houses? No, what she meant was a free wall. The right knee, so you can do the right knee with the right hand, or you can go straight into your tree pose right here. So right sole of the foot against the inner thigh. So easy does it. Take it in step, right? If you have a hard time like I am right now, just reset, always reset. We'll start releasing the arms and then releasing your leg. All right, shake that hip, setting up. So gaze on one spot, right? Come together with your feet and then breathe slowly. Firmly make that right leg strong and start lifting the left knee. Grab onto your leg somehow. So if you let your mind wander off all over the place, right, you won't be able to stay here. You gotta stay focused and clear your head here. Nice. Releasing the arms and releasing your leg. Nice and easy. Good. Very nice, everyone. We'll turn sideways. You can face whichever side you want for your wide-legged standing fold. So heels out, toes in. Use the length of your mat or as much as you're able. Hands at the heart. So let's start squeezing the little part of the glutes that touches your thigh there. The part that becomes really flabby over time, right? So squeeze that part, right? Hopefully everybody can feel that. Yes, right? Yeah. Tuck the belly, right? The lower part of your belly. And then we lift the heart center. So your thighs are slightly engaged as well. And then see if you can lift the heart and look up. Mini back bend here. Keep the engagement of that little part of the the glutes. If you do a horseback riding, I'm sure you don't have that issue. And then again, move back with the chest if you dare to a little bit. And then inhale, chin in. Good. Exhale, we'll come forward with your flat back. Micro bend the knees. Stay flat without the hands on the floor. Use your strength of your legs. And shift your weight forward so you're more on the balls of your feet than your heels. The feet stay flat. And then we'll hinge more at the hips. Torso is nice and flat and long. If you need to drop your hands here, do so. Right, those of you who can without the hands, top of the head on something. Floor, block, bolster. Bolsters are useful here for some of you. Lifting those sit bones. Maybe you have to spread the legs more. Using the leg strength instead of the arms. Good. One last breath. Very nice. Hands on the floor, underneath your chest, flat back. Pausing. That real nice will come onto your... So drop yourself on your knees. We'll use blocks for your Ustrasana, camel pose. Knees are hip width apart in this posture. So you can use you can tuck the toes under or undo, it depends on your balance. And then we'll use the highest part of the block. If you come close to your calf here, there's not much of a back bend. You want to really reach back with that hand. All right, let's take an inhale. Hands on your lower back or lowered. Lift the chest, elbows in. Look up. Again, remember how we squeezed the glutes earlier? Let's do the same here. And then reach for the block with the right hand. Fingertips facing back. Left arm up. And alongside your ear. Tailbone forward. Last breath. Chin in, really think, come on up. Easy does it on the way down. Child's pose. Breathe generously in your lower back. And then we'll try the other side. So again, the block is about heel, ankle level. Further back if you're really open in your quads and your back. You can start with your hands on your lower back. Again, pushing the heart up and away from your lower back. Looking up and then reach the hand onto your block, fingertips facing back. Swing the right arm up and back alongside your ear. You want to square the shoulders to the ceiling and the chest wide open. Chin in if your neck is compromised or something's wrong. Otherwise, drop your head back. Keep the hips pushing forward. Last breath. Chin in and releasing. Nice and easy. So again, child's pose. I'm going to do my down dog for my back. It's up to you. You could do both or just do your child's pose. We'll start coming down on our backs. So feet flat on the floor like a bridge. We're not doing bridge. And then walk your feet to the edges of your mat on either side of you. So a wide stance and then windshield wide right here. Open the arms, drop the knees on that right side. Your legs are totally separate. We're stretching releasing the quads, the lower back, the hips, the inner thighs. Just relax, let the legs drop. There's nothing to do. Just being. Use your Ujjayi breath continuously. Good, and we'll bring the knees up again. Keep the feet at the edges of your mat. Other side for your windshield wipe. Drop the knees on your left. Good, very nice, everyone. One last breath. We'll start coming back up. Happy baby pose. Lower back nice and flat on the floor. Make sure you're not curling up to reach the feet. If you can't reach the feet, yes, sometimes our hamstrings are so tight. Grab the back of the knees and press the knees over your armpits or your shoulders. Very nice, everyone. So I'll give you a couple of options to do to finish. Either legs up the wall with a bolster. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use my bolsters and I'm going to do my soles of feet together. So the bolster is at the level of your knees if you were going to do that, and then soles of feet together, and your legs will be rested there. It should be effortless. So if you do the bolster at the wall, make sure your lower back is on top of it. Make sure you're warm. You can put a blanket on top of your torso. Close your eyes. Take a slow sip of your breath and a slow exhale. Take about 3 of those. Try to breathe into your back body as it releases on the floor. So accentuate your inhales and exhale for 3 breaths. Then let it go to normal. We'll start bringing ourselves back in. Wiggle your toes and fingers. Take a big inhale and reach the arms up and back. Slowly bring your knees in. Grab your knees and massage your back on the floor. Maybe roll from side to side a little bit. We'll roll on our left side if you can, or right side if you cannot, in fetal pose. Let's press ourselves up into seated easy pose. Keeping an open heart in your life with everything you do. Big breath, big exhale, namaste. Thank you for joining. Again, don't forget to make a comment, like, and share